way easier than the back, at least this start of the process. Is there any suggestions that would help? Everyone, welcome back. I have a very exciting video for you guys today. It's something that, man, it's been years since this has been on the channel. This is my Can-Am right here. Some of you might remember this, some of you might not, but this is my Can-Am. So it's a very long name. I don't know why these things have such a long name. Can-Am Marverick X3 RS Turbo RR. I'm not exactly sure if that's the correct order, but something along those lines. I really don't know why they have such a long name, but this is it. So I've had it already for a few years. For those of you that were on my live, I just did a live this past weekend. It had Christmas lights all over it. So I just removed the Christmas lights, which let me show you. So this whole thing, this entire Can-Am was filled with Christmas lights, and here they are. So this is everything that was removed from it. Those Christmas lights were on the Can-Am for like 2 years just because I've been using this mainly for, well, basically just for that day. There's like a Christmas parade that they do here, and like all the ATVs, UTVs, some cars, a lot of people just go all out crazy. They decorate it with lights, anything crazy that's anything Christmas. So I haven't been using it at all just for those instances. I love Christmas, but it's time for me to use it already for its purpose, take it out in the desert. Pretty soon it is no longer going to be hot here in Arizona. It's going to be perfect weather to take my Can-Am out in the desert and enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to that. I have an installation that I'm going to do today. Is very simple. Again, something that I've been just holding on to for years and not doing it. So that's what I'm going to do today on it. These are the door panels. These are like the bottom door panels. So these are the doors. So these are like half doors, and then this section is going to cover this area right here for all 4 doors. I've had this for like 2 years and I haven't installed it, but it's time to get to that today. The good thing about this is that this is going to be a very, probably like just simple, straightforward installation, but it's going to make like a huge difference in terms of how it looks. And also once you're in it, then you're not gonna be scared of like something falling off on the side if you're like turning or like driving in the street, because here in Arizona, these are legal to drive on the street, which is, it's something that I really like. Like a lot of people drive it on the street, and it's just really cool and really nice to enjoy it when it's nice weather, not in the summer. So let's get started with that and see how this Can-Am is going to turn out after. So we're going to start here with the front bottom lower panels. I already did the rear. You can see the difference here between the two. So this is with the bottom door panel. So now the full entire door is closed, and then this is the front. To me, it looks a lot better. I did the back here just to familiarize myself with this. That's usually what I do with all projects. And also this one was a bit more, just a little bit more involved than the front after looking at the front. But either way, so not only is this for my liking of having things not fall off, but it also serves a better purpose, which is just whenever you're on the road, desert, mudding, whatever, so rocks, debris, mud, sand doesn't go in there. So you're a little bit more covered and protected that way than just having this exposed. So let's move on to here. It's pretty simple. So all that needs to be removed here. So this piece is gonna come off. This is just like a plastic piece. So there's 2 bolts here and nuts, so they're 10 millimeters. So we're just gonna remove these, and then we can go ahead and start with adding the bottom part. And then that comes off pretty easily. Way easier than the back, at least this start of the process. This is the front lower half of the door panel. So very simple. You only need these, this, and then you're not gonna reuse the old bolts and nuts. These are new ones. So let's start off by aligning this at the bottom. So there's these 2 that I just removed, and there's another hole here. So it's gonna have 3 bolts this time. And then I'll put the rest of the bolts. So there, it's staying in place. I just need to put The door's gonna close. All right. Let's just put the rest of them. Okay, so now that we have all three, then we pretty much just do what we did to remove it. Just the wrench and the cordless ratchet. All right, so let's hope it closes. And it does. That is a huge difference. I absolutely love how it looks now. It's like the car is complete, at least here. I don't know, it always bothered me seeing that half empty space, but oh, it looks so nice. I cannot wait to drive this out in the road. It just needs to hurry up already and get cool here in Arizona. The installation is now done. So now all 4 doors are now complete doors, I guess you would say. It looks amazing. I really like how it looks a lot better than before, because like I said, it just felt and it looked like it was missing something. Now it looks like, okay, you know, this is like the full look. It's completed. Now I do want to show you a little bit, like just give you a little run around, like a little tour of the Can-Am, because I know it's been years since you guys saw this. I don't know, maybe people forgot. It's like I never showed it on the channel, and exactly how you see it is exactly how I got it. I haven't done any modifications except for the one that you just saw me do right now, which is those full doors. I got this because I really liked it. I really liked all of the extras that they installed at the dealership. So stock, it is not going to have everything like this, but for me, I was like, that is absolutely perfect. So like a few things that they did. So they call this windshield right here, they call it like a half windshield. To me, let me show you. So it doesn't really look like a half windshield. I would say this is more like a quarter windshield. I wouldn't say it really does much. It does help a little bit, but I wouldn't say that it does like how they sold it, like, oh, this is gonna be like the best thing ever. I have seen others with like full windshield, so that is something that I probably look into getting in the future, not now. It also has this light bar, so it came with that as well. That's really good. So if you're driving at night, not in the street, you can't turn that on, you'll blind anyone, but in the desert, if you're just like, I don't know, just happen to catch yourself in the middle of the night and there's nothing, then you can turn it on and it will work a lot. It would like illuminate a lot. And also it has this full hardcover roof. This is great because not only does it protect you from things, but I don't know, it also shades you. Maybe if it's raining, I mean, you can't help but the sides, but I think that's something that if I didn't have a Can-Am that came with that, I would definitely add it as well. And now let me show you the seats. So exactly how you see it, exactly how they came with this cool red and black color. I think that the color really stands out, so it's really like a wow factor to me. It also has this speaker system, so it also lights up as well, which is really cool. But if you forget to turn that off and you leave it running, it is going to drain your battery. It has happened to me because during Christmas, of course, the more lights the better. I turn it on and it's all nice and cool inside. They're like, wow, there's lights inside. And then once you forget to turn it off, that is gonna drain your battery. Oh, another thing, of course, you know, probably something that everyone's wondering. This is a 3-cylinder turbo 200 horsepower engine. And the top speed is 80 miles per hour in the desert, so like in the sand. So in the street, it probably is around the same thing. I have taken it to top speed, and even though maybe that may not feel like much to some, at least some people that don't have something like this, it does feel really fast just because you're like in, it just feels like you're in an open car, and it's like, wow. I don't know, it just gets your adrenaline rushing, and it's just a lot of fun. Now, I know there is like a huge community on Can-Ams, not only Can-Ams, but UTVs, ATVs. I do plan on maybe in the near future adding some modifications to it. I'm not sure exactly what, maybe starting with this, with the windshield. But if you guys have any Can-Ams or any suggestions that would help, I do plan on getting new wheels. and just a better setup if I plan on taking it out into the desert, because I know things can happen. Leave some suggestions in the comments below, because I'm really interested in doing things. I think for now, since I haven't really used it, and for what it is, for everything that it has, it's pretty good. But I do want to get into doing more to it. So now that the Christmas lights are out, except for that little middle piece, if you guys missed it there is like a little middle piece inside of lights just because it's tangled. I'll get to it. If I already removed everything in the live a few days ago, I will certainly get to the rest of it. But now it is more than ready. Once it cools down, which will probably be maybe 1 or 2 months here in Arizona, I plan on taking it out in the desert, making videos with this. This is just such a fun vehicle to take out and just enjoy the weather, scenery, everything here. So be prepared for that. Again, if you have any other suggestions on any mods that I can do in the near future, let me know, because I am interested in this and I know there's a whole community about this. I haven't gotten into it because I know whenever we go to the Christmas parade, it's like, oh, a lot of people that are really into this. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.